And I'm unmuted now. Okay, fantastic. Hello, everybody. Hello. I should really check that every single time I launch OBS and get ready to start the stream, huh? Maybe one of these days I'll do that. Hi, guys. How is it going? I am finally live. I'm sorry that I'm late. I was eating dinner, and it was very yummy. And now it is time to play Ace Attorney. Boy, oh boy. Case 3, I tell you what, it sure has had some ups and downs, but it's been good so far. Let's see if it can continue to be good, or if it will be bad, and I hate it. What did you eat? I had a pizza pie from a restaurant that I don't remember the name of, but it's like new, and it was pretty good. I will pour the drinks now. You know the deal. You all know the deal, chat. You can't play Phoenix right without taking a few Phoenix drinks first, you know? So cheers. Cheers to all. Raise a glass. Happy Gamer Friday. Happy Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy Friday, okay? Cheers! And of course, hello to the VOD heads, and hello to all the people in the pre-stream. Hello to all the Ace Attorney fans. We're here, we're ready to have a great time. It's gonna be a great case. We're gonna wrap up this trial, and we're totally gonna get an A, which is the thing that doesn't really exist in this game, but in my mind, I still get the A's every time. That's what's important to me. Cheers again. Oh yeah. Chat votes on the rank? Well, obviously, I'm just getting straight A's every time then. I mean, you all know that I'm not going to fail ever, right? I've made 0 mistakes ever in this and in Danganronpa, and if you think that's gonna change anytime soon, then I just don't understand what's wrong with you. Why would that change? For what reason would that even change? There's no way that that's going to change. It's straight A's all day, every day. It's never anything but, guys. You will learn this someday, I promise you. Cade has never been wrong, and also Monokuma has never lied. Yes. Pretty much, yes. I am wrong as often as Monokuma lies. That is just never. Never is the answer to that one. Let's make that tweet. I have the tweet prepared. I clicked tweet. I've done it. Let's get that Discord community notification, community announcement posted. I have it typed out. It's done. It is posted. Alrighty. Yeah, baby! Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. I always call it that. It's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney's the subtitle. But it's the biggest thing on the damn screen. How can I not? How can I not call it that, you know? I don't know. That's okay. We're gonna do one more drink and then we're gonna hop back in. I kind of forget everything that happened. So I'm coming in at a little bit of a disadvantage. I remember we talked to that stupid little kid. And he had some photos and we had to do some trading cards or something. It was just this whole weird thing. I'm not sure where we're going with it. I'm not sure what good old Phoenix has up his sleeve, but we're gonna have to wait and see and find out. Hello, hacker. The justice system, indeed. Did you know that polygraphs are a scam? I did know that, yes. They are, they're very easy to manipulate and should not really be used as hard evidence. But a lot of people don't know that. Okay. It is time, gamers. I should probably click on the game. Okay, there we go. What happened to taking a break, Cade? I didn't, and now here I am. Continue! Let's do this. Right here, right now. I got my tofu Sammy. Good. Good, I'm glad about that. I hope you enjoy it. I've never had a tofu sandwich, but maybe it's freaking delicious. I don't know, I can't say. Will, buddy, things are not looking good right now. Things are not going well, and I want you to prepare to go to jail. Don't do it. Just be prepared, okay? Mr. Wright, yeah? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Don't worry, right, Mia? Right? Aw, shit. She looks even unhappier. That's not Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Well, gee, not in front of the client. This does not instill confidence. Not in front of me either. I don't need this negativity in my life, Mia. That's why it's not in my life. That's why you're not even in it. This is all just a sham anyway. 2% reduced fat. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Ooga booga bwahaha. Yes, I agree. Thank you. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. What do we got? Not a lot right now. Got Jack's autopsy, we know about that. The Powers photo, limping, what's the deal with that? Guide map to the global studio, the murder weapon. It's heavy though, and a 10-year-old boy can definitely not wield it. An empty bottle. Sleeping pills. Empty sleeping pill bottle. That is sus. Maybe that's why Mr. Powers fell asleep. Mr. Monkey's head, that poor guy, blocked on the path to the scene of the crime. And also Path to Glory contains photos of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I bet that's going to be pretty important here in a moment. This 10-year-old child will save this case and that man's life. We have to find something, Phoenix, today, or it's that or we lose. This is not going to be easy. Am I right or am I right, chat? This is going to be a tough one. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom, number 4. I can't read. It's hard. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers again. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is also ready. Let's do this, baby. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Okay. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder who it'll be. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand, or that director. That is him. It's time for Mr. Salmonella. I don't want to talk to Mr. Salmonella. Is he going to use leet speak in court? You can't leet speak in court, dude. You're going to be held in contempt. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob raffle. Golden SSBM, thank you for the gifted tier 1 sub, thank you. Salmonella, I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. She looks very uninterested right now. look at how she's looking at me. She has like no faith. Then again, I don't have much faith myself. Someone in that trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Oh no, she doesn't. The day of the murder. Okay, yeah, press A. Still have to press A. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch at the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Pretty sure or pretty sure? How sure are we talking? That's about it? The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may now begin cross-examining. Yep. Can do, partner. The day of the murder. Let's get to pressing. I was at the studios for... Hold it! What do you mean by that? Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Whoa! Whoa, Phoenix, whoa. We're pointing a lot of fingers, even if it is super true. Still, FWIW? Fwew? Am I stupid? I've never heard fwew. What does fwew mean? It's so obvious, but I'm stupid. What is that? What is the acronym? I was pretty busy all that day, sad face. Oh, for what it's worth. Oh, I've never seen that one. That's new to me. You learn something new every day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run through. Hold it! In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. Haha, totally not lying. Totally not gonna have to give another testimony after this. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. How much time? Why did it go on for so long? I'm pretty sure Juve already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during his run-through, see? Oh, that's right, thus the limp, which of course led to me missing my lunch. Roths. Roths? Rolling on the floor starving? I've definitely never heard that one before. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Is that true? What exactly did they have for lunch? Was it T-bone steak? The assistant cooked some up? Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bone on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. Right. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Okay. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix! Yeah? Doesn't something seem that odd? What? Yeah, it is odd, because wasn't there, like, the plates? Didn't he eat? I thought there were more plates, not in the employee. Is that not contradictory? I think so. Thank you, I need professional help for the 100 bits. Hey, Elite Gamer, any primers in the chat? Raffle. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila! What did you want, Sweats? Does he say Sweats out loud, or is he just doing it? That I need to know. I like to think that he is saying Sweats out loud. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate the food? No, good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? There was no bone, though. They swallowed the bone. Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all the trouble. I mean, there was no bone, right? I don't think there was, but there was on the other one. So was there a steak? Where was the bone? What's the case of the missing bone? We have to figure that one out. That's gonna be huge, I guarantee it. I brought it back to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much, you know. So, when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then, drool. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. We were in the meeting until... I press you. I press that one, you asshole. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our Bud Guitari. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, yes. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chair. Well, you didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one, Sweats. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a minute, that thing that he, just said. Of course press him harder. We're always gonna press harder. Wait a second. No, that's wrong. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Boom! Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during the break? Oh, Raffle! Well, Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Yes, I know. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about his break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. What? Uh-oh. Edgeworth is lolling. That is not good. The break. Tell me about the break. I'll press A. Yeah, we took a break. Ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me, Steams. Nuzzles. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. The break. Let's see here. Yeah, phew. Took the break, Raffle. Okay. What time exactly did you take this break? Were you looking at a I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of the death! So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. He's not happy, but it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. Hold it! Explain base 12 to me, I'm not familiar. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right, the other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. Her name is I mean, we already called her Diva, but the fact that other people are calling her Diva, it's just kind of silly. Like, does anyone in this universe understand the irony behind all of their names? I don't know. It's hard to say. Diva, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. I mean, not necessarily. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? You're talking about the monkey head? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is huge. Don't fuck it up. Think about it before you give an answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to... No. It is not possible, sir. Monkey. Monkey. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Ezra? It's quite simple. True, the break-in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked by Monkey. It's true. I saw it, and there's simply no way to get around it. Say stepping over that tree that fell over. That's just, it's impossible. You can't pass it. You can't do it! You know what? This is stupid, and I will take a drink. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it would be possible to get around this obstacle. Am I crazy? Like, if I was in this situation, I feel like I could get to the other side, but that's just me. Then again, it is a big monkey. And that log? My god, we just saw what happened to dude. He, like, rolled his ankle. It looked pretty painful. I don't want that to happen to me. Okay, cheers. Yeah, just push the monkey head with strength. Is it that hard? I don't get it. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. Okay. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth does have a point. Can I object to that? Why can't I call him out? Your Honor, he doesn't even know what Mr. Monkey is, and yet he's claiming that it blocked the way. Actually, that's just objectively not true, because that's not who blocked the way. That was Mr. Monkey. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. Thank you. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Well, that didn't go well. I don't think we really got that far. Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the studio too on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case, even though I bet some of them do in some capacity. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have a decisive evidence, a witness. Who? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Is it Little Boy? It's gonna be Little Boy, isn't it? Order! Cody, that was his name. Order! Okay. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Goodbye. Come on, Cody. Let me coach him. Let me coach Cody. He needs it. We need this W. We're gonna... Not only is this innocent man's life going to be ruined forever, I'm not able to pay rent. This is my life too. I don't care about this guy as much as me. What do we do, Mia? You're smart. Can you get me out of this? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi, aren't we kind of... Sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong, I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it, guaranteed. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. You... marry me. Thank you. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. For the kids! Not only will his life be ruined and my life will be ruined, but the kids. We gotta think about the kids. I gotta save those kids. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Powers. The prosecution has a concern, as our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth is he's an asshole. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Here he comes. Here comes Cody. He's just a little guy. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand up. Oh, okay. Guard, bring him the box. One of those donut crates. There he is. It's camera in hand and everything. Yo, turn over that camera. I need it for evidence. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling that this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness? Cody. He's having trouble with his gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studio on the day of the, incident. That is a drink. It's bad to, it is the incident. It's true. Chat, are you behaving? Or do you just like the box? I know you all like the box. But this is a different kind. This is for donuts, not for chatters. Cheers, also. Cheers for incidents. Okay. You got a problem with that? I'll kill you with my sword. Shouldn't we take his sword away? I know it's probably not real and he's also 10, but I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm thinking out for everyone. I want us all to be safe and secure. Cody's kind of an unpredictable firecracker, He could go off at any time. We wouldn't even see it coming. Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just the Mr. Edgeworth. I prefer beard. A very, very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? You should have just gotten some rare Pokemon cards, idiot. Like me, a smart guy. Thank you, McCanna8, for the Prime. I'm stuck in the VOD dimension. Understandable. I do make a lot of those, and they're all very long. I hope you enjoy, VODhead. Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. Probably. You better make a note of it in the court record. Okay. A new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. He's not very good. How hard is it? You point and click. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. What did you see, Cody? More importantly, what did you photograph, Cody? I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Oh, this kid's like gonna solve the case for me. This is huge. Thanks, Cody. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. I vented home. Very well, the defense may begin cross-examining, but be gentle. It is just little baby. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, seriously. Let's do it, witness account. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once, but don't you break in all the time? I actually would like more information. You haven't seen one? Aren't you breaking in constantly, or is that other kids, other whippersnappers? You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Yes. I mean, hello, come on. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That is impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Course, duh, my dad always takes me. Poor dad. Alright, well that was pertinent to the case. Hold it! Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day, and that security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez! God, I fucking hate that kid. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Okay, off the path, huh? Yeah, you know, the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little there's the woods, and that's where I was. Okay. Anyway, I was going for the studio. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I must press. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this giant monkey by chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. He got lost in the woods for 30 minutes. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. What do you mean? The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. Okay, what then? It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? Who was kinda tall and kinda skinny? I don't know, he was kinda far away. Okay, he's being awfully vague here for some odd reason. I agree. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! Except that was like an actual murder. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Like, it was almost as if he was dead, haha. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor, haha. Yep, suppose so. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Hold it. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. I mean, wait. Wasn't he, though? I don't remember. I think so. No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home? Phoenix, remember he's a little boy. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say, dead woman. I wanted to see Steel Samurai. Oh, I'm back. Yeah, I'ma call out that last thing. How do I... Oh, there we go. Fast. All the way to here. And then I want to use... I guess I present Cody's camera, right? Well, also Path to Glory. It contains every victory scene in every battle. But I think I use this. Objection? Cody, what you just said seems, well, kind of cringe. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? That is true. Cody, you shouldn't lie. You understand that, right? I mean, everyone else up there lies. Who cares, you know? It doesn't matter. Mr. Right, a word with you. Oh, geez. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera you're on. I don't know how to answer the question. It's kind of a new sort of thing. You're kind of old for it. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you? Well, yeah, he has the book. He takes photos of, like, fucking everything. He's like a photography kid. Of course he brought it. Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. Prelio7, thank you for gifting a tier 1. Thank you. I like it when you gift a tier 1. That's, like, my favorite part of any stream is when Prelio7 gifts 1 tier 1 sub. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. That goes for the rest of anyone else that's gonna step foot in this fucking building. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Is that a personal attack or something? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? I have many, yes. This raises a lot of questions. I sure do. Order. So, you did have the camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Okay, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Here we go again. What did he see? Yeah, I have my camera with me. So what? What about it? But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. It's kind of like he died. Ha 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 ha. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Yeah. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, do it. I will. Hello, Adriana. Hello. I'm pressing this child. I have my camera with me. Tell me all about that. So why didn't you use it? What? He's getting to that. Relax and... Well, I know he's getting to it. I just asked him the damn question. Shut up, Edgeworth. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. Yo, can we not take the camera and, like, check? Is that not a thing that we're capable of doing? I feel like the answer to my question's probably on the camera, right? It's gotta be. Maybe in the book? Surely the photos aren't in the stupid book that I have, right? That'd be ridiculous. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole thing? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No, definitely not. Okay, what happened next? Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! So the bad guy attacked him first? Or... Yeah. Do you have a warrant, Ouija? I got 2 fists. And also, he's like 3 feet tall. I think I'm getting the camera, whether he likes it or not. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person who was tall and skinny, you know. A bad guy. What are you talking about, child? I kind of don't remember. Oh, my ass. I was too busy watching The Steel Samurai. Okay, and what then? Shut up, Edgeworth. He's getting to it. Hold it. I didn't even press the button. Wait, why? Why? I don't even know what he said. I didn't press it. Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving, do you think? If you had, well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he bring him to justice? How did he do, huh? What? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, and samurai slap. Something like that, I don't know. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Wait and see. Press him. Press that child! Keep pressing, Cody! What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so? Yet you missed the most important part. Oh, what is the meaning of all this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Objection, Your Honor, he's a liar. We need another testimony. Give me another testimony, please. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. What's the deal with that? Order, order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Yeah, I kinda could. That's the thing. I mean, can't I? Contains photos of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. It's gonna want me to present this, right, Shirley? Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know, you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else. I want to show evidence. I got some damn evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Why did Cody look away from the fight? Well, it's not because the monkey head fell. It's not because he had sleeping pills in his body. Maybe he smelled a T-bone steak and he was hungry and he ate it. New digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. It's one of these. Did he have his Maybe he didn't. Did he, like, try? I know it's one of these. Jack's autopsy report. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Well, maybe because, like, a kid saw a murder and he was, well, I mean, he didn't see it though, that's the thing. I'm sure that the answer's like super obvious. It's one of these two. I'm gonna go with the camera first, but if not, from the samurai book, okay? Take that. Here's my proof. Do you like it? Did I lose that? What, the camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes? He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. Okay. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at Chris? Oh, so he was looking at the camera then, right? He was looking at the well, I mean, but if you look at the camera, you can still see what the lens sees. Maybe he didn't have it on. I don't know. That makes sense, yeah. It had something to do with he was trying to take a picture. Yeah, right. I was on the right track, but sometimes Phoenix has to fill in the dots, you know? Hey! Bullseye! What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Yes, I fucking do. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have to have looked away from this fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture, but having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yep. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again! More testimonies! Woohoo, Your Honor! The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testifies yet again. Okay, haha, Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, bitch. No photo? Why was there no photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. I'm sorry for lying for like the 15th time today. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep, nothing else. Totally not. Is that true? Am I really to believe that? Anything strange in that testimony? I don't know. I gotta press him to find out. But I would like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Let's do it. No photo. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Hold it! I'm aware. Pops, I'm 24. I'm actually real life almost 24, so this kid can fuck off. Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgewood. And I guess I'm... What is going on? That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yipes! The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. Okay, so there was a struggle. So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange, like he was limping, perhaps? Oh, does it want me to present? So I held up my camera. No, I was gonna say, like, maybe it wants me to present the photo of him dragging his leg, and then there would be, like, more info. Probably not. I don't know. Press it. Keep pressing. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. Man, you broke into this studio with this camera with the goal of taking pictures, and you didn't even bother to figure out how the damn camera worked before you entered the premises? What? You fucked up, Cody. You fucked up. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. How can I pick holes in such a short testament? There has to be something. Dig up some dirt, Phoenix. Find out what the kid's all about. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup. Hold it. Did I not press this? That's all? Yeah. I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even once? Press him, baby! You gotta keep pressing. Yeah, I guess I didn't press this one. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use, Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture! Hey! Bullseye, maybe? I don't know. How did you know? Well, that was easy. I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Okay. This feels awesome. I'm so much smarter than this 10-year-old boy. Yeah, I took a picture. I am outwitting this second grader with such ease. It is too easy for me. Perhaps you can change your testimony yet again. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Okay, tell me about that. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. The wink, wink, present something, you idiot. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Okay, now it wants me to present the book, right? This is not my child? Yeah, whatever you say, hacker. What? Right, wink, right. It's okay. I'm being as gentle as I can with the boy, but he is being a dirty, horrible liar, so I must expose him. With Samurai Scrapbook Path to Glory. Contains photos of every victory scene and every... I took a few photos, but you would not erase them. I do object. Cody! Look at this. Literally look at this photograph, okay? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. And yet, Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it really hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Gah! Mr. Right? What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Okay. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. What the heck? Order! Mr. Right, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Wait. Oh, wait. No. That Phoenix? I don't know what's happening. What did I goof? I'm winning, though. What happened? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is! Mia, are we sure about that? What do you mean? Did he actually? Yeah, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Right, please? Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos? Photos were blurry. He erased them by mistake. The Steel Samurai did not win. Okay, well, now I understand what's going on here. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai did not win. That's why Cody deleted those pictures. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No. The Steel Samurai does not lose. He never loses, ever, no. Your Honor, I rest my case. The witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth! Wow. That's crazy. Order! I will have order! Witness! Cody! Truth? On jaw? Tell the court what you saw! For please this time! Please! Warg! W, we made a child cry. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down, then he didn't move. It's so sad. Okay, order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Explain that one, edgy boy! Mr. Right, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What is this all about? Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. There was... Actually, no one died. Steel Samurai was the victim. He died! If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai! Wow. Oh, wow. Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying that this man in costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the God Station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I could get back to the station. Cade makes children cry, pass it on. Yeah, only the bad ones like this, though. Let's not get weird about it. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. I'm calling shenanigans. We have not yet brought up the empty sleeping pill bottle. And I feel like that's going to be pretty important. So, we'll see about that. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. What? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! What, me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Oh, that's great. I wish I could have seen this 15 minutes ago. What? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Huh? What do you mean? Show us quick. No way, man. You're not... not if you're gonna look at me like that. No! Okay, here, look. I see it. I am looking respectfully. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. What? Look at that photo. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial? What? It is? Your Honor, can I have that one more time? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. I am looking at this photograph. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Oh, geez. I'm not even timed. I could take all day. What is the inconsistent? Oh, it's Studio 2! 2? That's not a 1! Take that! I'm right? Okay, thank God. Your Honor, look at this photograph. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Gah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at, but that's impossible. What's this? I am confused. I am very old. Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of you. I'll use the studio guide map. Look at this. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of this crime. Show the judge where the actual murder took place. Okay. I mean, yeah, this one. 2. The one with the 2 on it, Your Honor. Here at Studio 2. I see! That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. The path was blocked. No filming is done there. Well, I feel like the most important part is the fact that the trailer was there. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break-in, the meeting corresponding to the time of death. Kind of sus. Just a little bit. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D's were outside eating a steak. They were at the scene of the crime. What's the deal with that? The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, yeah, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yeah, in actuality, the reverse is true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Boom! Got him, boy! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. And then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? No, that's stupid. Of course not. Why would I say that? That's just stupid. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Is it time for empty bottle? Because what if he put him out and he took that costume? Samurai spear, I'm just looking. I mean, obviously it wants me to. I do, yeah, I'm getting to it. I do! I just, hold on, Edgeworth. You do? Yeah. Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Found on a table in the employee area, the label reads sleeping pills. I mean, yeah. It's better than anything else. Take that! This is it! An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area, the same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Hammer. Wow, would you look at— wait a moment! That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes? There's the drink. Please be careful about spoilers. Don't do it. I will destroy you. Yeah, guys. Again, I've said it a million times, but I've never played this video game before, and I don't know what's going to happen next, and that's the whole point of the game, is to figure out what happens next. So please don't spoil, please. Thank you. Thank you. Backseating is allowed, only if I ask for it. Because sometimes I do bad at the investigations, but I'll never do bad in the trials. Don't worry about that. My mind is sharp and big, like all of yours, chat. Cheers. Everyone cheers. Okay, where were we? But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood, fingerprint the bottle, examine Hammer's body. Well, I mean, both. Can we do both of these things? I'll do them all. Fuck it. Why not? I feel like fingerprinting the bottle would be a more surefire way to identify if he was actually the one handling the bottle. This seems like the most important one. Let's do that. Let's go with this one. Yeah. An idea? Very well. Let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprint. I hope mine aren't, like, totally smudging it, and I've actually kept this in, like, a Ziploc baggie this whole time or something. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take the possession of the bottle. Oh, man, we're going to have to do another. This isn't it. We have to do another day. Empty bottle given to the judge. It's going to take some time, isn't it? The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright, yeah? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answer for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. That means this is the last investigation phase, and then we'll do one more trial phase, and then it'll be over. Very well. Court is adjourned. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go home. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Talk about a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too! Really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting, eh? I was ready to pronounce you dead by 3 times back there. About 3 times back there. Me too, haha. Dead? Ho ho, of course, we're kidding. It's just funny. Okay, ha 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 ha. I wasn't kidding though, not me. I thought we were screwed. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we will find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thank you. Thanks. To be continued. What an exciting opener. I mean, I guess this is like the middle. Would you like to save? Yes. Is it time to do a little investigating? I think it is. I'm really good at these. We gotta go back to that studio and snoop around a little bit, right in co-law offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. What? Maya! Oh, why'd you go back to the stupid one? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea on who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yep, pretty much. Man, can you imagine? 3 days? 3 days? It takes 3 days to get something signed in a legal office. Are you kidding me? 3 days for the whole shebang? Oh man, that's a lot of stress. These lawyers are fighting the good fight, I tell you what. Well, we've no time to waste. Here we fucking go. Yo, can you, like, get possessed again, please? I would really like the help of your sister more than you right now. Tell me about the Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. I just don't get it. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah! But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick! Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what I'm saying! I don't know. I mean, he was jelly that he didn't get to play the hero the entire time. Like, we know this. There's a perfectly good motive for him being super jealous and wanting him dead. That much is obvious. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Yeah, pretty much, ever since I met her. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So, no, I don't know, haha, sorry. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? Power, right, yeah. Okay. Mr. WP, who would want you dead? Or rather, framed for murder? Let us move to detention center. October 19th, detention center. Mr. Wright, you did it very well. You did very well. Thank you. Thank you. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears for once in your life, please? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your stupid smug face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Okay. Though, there's not really anything I can do to help. Ha 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 ha. I'm not really sure what I can do either, lol. Please, this is not funny. He's gonna go to jail for a long time if we lose. It's not funny. You need to tell me right now. Tell me about the diva. Could you tell me more about the diva? Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Okay, so she did it, right? Got it. Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and also... Nothing, ha ha ha, doesn't matter, who cares? I've only heard rumors anyhow, ha ha.
Phoenix, can you press that statement? What the hell is that supposed to be? Rumors of what? Can you tell me about Salmonella?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video game director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella.
I think a lot of people already knew about that name.
I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Ooh, Phoenix Wright. Sizzling hot, as always. Damn. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day. I said it like every time Phoenix Wright is aggressively sassy, I will take a drink. I love Phoenix Wright. He's a great character. He's such a goofball. I love this man. I love this man. He could beat up Makoto, Shuichi, and Hajime all at the same time and outthink him doing it too. Like, no problem. Okay. Ugh. He was a big star back in the day, yeah? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth? What happened? Oh,
yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in the business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in Lizzle Productions at Global.
How and why? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. Huh, that sure is funny, haha.
5 years ago? Oh, that's it? I guess that's it. Yo, what do you think about this? Have you seen this, Mr. Powers?
What's this? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life.
These are the Steel Samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know? It's so sad.
What about this?
I don't know what that is, sorry.
Okay, we got it. Let's go to studio. Oh, great. It's everyone's favorite character back for more. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts at the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo, she's alive! Alright, I need more info. Tell me about this bitch. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her, so she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry, I'm not gonna do it. No, can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it, if you know what I'm saying. I do not kin this person. Let the record show. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, Maya. Oh, poor, sweet, stupid, innocent Maya. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No! Ha ha! No, totally not. Ha ha. Phoenix had to say Oh, Phoenix, you sly dog. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper, poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. She is kind of pissy this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible. Okay. What do you think about this? Miss Oldbag, what do you think? Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you. What about this? Nothing. I just want to make sure I'm covering all my tell me about Mr. Monkey. Is he okay? Did we fix Mr. Monkey? Please tell me we did. It's really been bothering me. I have to go check. No! Why has no one picked that up? Come on, man. Someone pick up the Mr. Monkey Head. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right? Why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. The mascot of Global Studios. He's still dead. This is so sad. Let's move. Studio 2. Hello. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick. It's Diva. Hello. Yo, these people have got to pick up after themselves. These plates, sorry, plural, multiple of them, and glasses and silverware, it's just been sitting out for like days. You dirty bitch. You dirty, dirty woman. Hello? Hello? You? Maya, just calm down. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. She's smart. Don't talk to a lawyer. Are you kidding me? Especially when you committed a murder, Mr. Hammer. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh, clouds, sweetie, clouds. What? Huh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. I'm sad. Oh, dear. Oh boy, Willpower. What about this guy? Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did, Nick, she did it. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh boy, oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. I mean, if you want to throw him under the bus, now would be the perfect opportunity. I know you're like super evil. I mean, you look at this character design and you're trying to tell me like she's not super evil. Come on. Come on. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. Okay, well, what do you think about the monkey? Are you gonna repair this monkey anytime soon? She's not even looking. She doesn't even care. Okay, hey, you look. What? Why are you showing that to me, Nick? I don't know. See ya. Trailer. She said go to trailer. I'll do it. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she's bad at her job, yeah. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Yes. Look at, is this the murder plans on the whiteboard? I don't know. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai. They've got some figures for how much that set will cost. I can't believe they spend that much money on these types of things. You know, it's crazy. Here's some juice. This is where they drink the juice. There are documents and cups. Trash can? Always check the trash can. Nothing in here. Just some papers and some cups. That's Dynamite Samurai. It's pretty awesome. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Yes. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? That sounds so wacky. An old movie poster, The Singing Samurai starring Jack fucking Hammer. Man, they seem to really like Jack Hammer in this trailer. Really, that's kind of weird, a little bit. What the hell does Samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god, that movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? Yeah. I don't know, man. It seems like that Powers guy is, yeah, I don't know. The glass is frosted. I cannot see outside. This far in October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Is that a reference? Is that a reference? Is that a George R. R. Martin reference? I don't know. We're out of here, man. We're done. I'm out. We gotta go to outside Studio 2. We must move a little bit more. We gotta go to Studio 1. And maybe something important will be in there. We cannot even go to Studio. We are done with Studio 1. Studio main gate. Move to employee area. What's in here, huh?
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them then. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yarr! Oh my god. No, 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 no touching! Eek! What do you want, dick? Why are you here, dick? Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you, haha. Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack. Hehe, I guess I can be a little dramatic. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique, indeed. Anyway, comma, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yep, traces thereof. Okay, tell me about that. Tell me about the plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate into the precinct, but I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guys gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, that's awesome. Well, Detective Gumshoes, do it. Now, everything in due time, pal. Do it. Well, the test and solution on the plate changed color all right. Oh, shit. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record, found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. The investigation. Fascinating stuff, fascinating stuff. How goes your investigation, Dick? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. I don't. You shouldn't. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room, and he was crushed. He crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Okay. Talk about burns, pal. So he fucked up his hand. What an idiot. The fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottles, so yeah. So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim, so I was right. I'm a fucking genius! What do you think about this thing we just talked about? It's looking like Will Powers was drugged. Yeah. You're being very free with your information today, Detective. Well, don't go telling anyone this, pal, but I was kind of impressed at today's trial, too. Huh? Most lawyers would have given up after that director's testimony. I think if it had been anyone but you up there, Powers would have been done for by now. Wow, what a sweetheart. We're done. We are done. We must move to the dressing room. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... Wait, what do you mean? Why? But WP's innocent. Yeah, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai, so... What? No! The kids! But what about the kids? Mr. Hammer, I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yeah? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess that rumor must be true. What? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said. Apparently more blackmail. There's so much blackmail going on. What is happening? What kind of dirt? Dirt, you know, bad dirt. The dirty kind. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during the filming. No! Another one! We're so accident prone. This is a disaster. This is an accident. God damn it. I hate you, accident. I swear to God we're gonna end you one day.
But that day is not today. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, that's highlighted in red accident. That's how you know it's a big deal. There isn't the, so does it count? Well, I already took the drink, so yeah, it counts. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. The film set, that trailer, the trailer was part of the film set. So what's in there? Did we ever go in there? I mean, we went into the trailer, not like the truck though. The last episode. What do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer, I'm so surprised she did not say it can't be helped, by the way. That's incredible. Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. I'm just an intern. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Tell me about the studio policy. Why aren't they going to make a kids show? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all those kids? Think of the kids! It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll just find another show. I mean, there's a lot on TV. No, no, no! If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick! Make them put it back on the air, Nick! Yeah, I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this! I mean, wait, what do you want me to say? What do you think about this? What do you think of this? What's this? This is why you can't stop the Steel Samurai. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Neither do I, Nick. Funny that I don't either. Oops, let's try that again. Wait, what's gonna stop the Steel Samurai? Oh God, I'm too stupid. Look at this! Look at the kids! Take that! And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. You can't cancel the show. The kids love the Steel Samurai. I'm sure this will change your mind and also the minds of all of the higher-ups. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adult can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But, I'm just a fucking intern. What do you want from me? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. The accident and the murder. What do you... Oh, about that... the other accident. Got it. I mean, I thought they would want to just cover... It makes sense, you know? One of your actors got murdered, therefore the show is canceled. Is that really that crazy? I don't know. Tell me about the incident, please. Okay. 5 years ago. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died and it was Hammer's fault? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Ms. Vasquez asked him to do? Wow! But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. Okay. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Okay, I will talk to her now, if she will. We'll see. If I show proof that he drugged dude, is that gonna make her want to open up more? Maybe. Let's try it. Employee area. Move to the girl. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do you think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer, it's all due to him. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Look at this! Or maybe I can talk to you first. What happened 5 years ago? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told?
Who did you hear that from? Nicholas? Nichols? Nichols. Nick. Penny. Nicole. Nick. Okay, Nickel. Oh, too many Nicks. Everyone is Nick. That assistant. Just call her Penny. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we heard about the accident, okay? Tell me about the accident that happened 5 years ago. Tell me about this drink I'm taking. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a guy. Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that? And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, just, I'm a lawyer. It's kind of my job to figure out what happened, right? Actually, a detective should be doing this, but, you know, we only have 3 days to solve this shit, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Cheers. Okay. And if you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume, you expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Well, I'm sorry, Miss Old Bag, but you walked right into it. Bam, take that. This is my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's... Well, this will clarify that. The T-bone steak for lunch that was well, yeah, so? This is the plate that he used to eat the steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on this plate. Oh, okay, well, okay. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer, rest your soul. Miss Old Bag? Okay, you win, I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Old Bag, you're right, 5 years ago there was an accident, a fatal accident, god damn it! It sucks when the incident is an accident. That's a double combo. No one wants it. No one wants it. I must pour the drink. Okay. I take the drink for the accident. It's a sad accident. I wonder what the accident was. That's my question. Tell me about it. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? It was Diva. She has ties to the mafia, you know. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. Okay. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm. Miss Old Bag. Hold on a minute, I'm still... Poor Miss Old Bag. Not really, she's kind of mean still. Here. What? Photograph? Oh my god? So they just never straightened out that spike that a dude fell onto? That doesn't seem smart. What? Wait a second. This is the picture? Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence. And he died? But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't much feel like talking about it. Okay. Sure, fuck it. Show's an accident involving Jack Hammer. You don't gotta talk about it. I got what I need. Move to... Maybe I can talk to Penny one more time? I just wanna check. Maybe I could show it to Vasquez. Detective Gumshoes must have left by now. He's probably thinking about what to do in tomorrow's trial. I bet Edgeworth is pretty angry. Let us move into here. The assistant must have gone somewhere else. That stuff about Mr. Hammer must have come as a shock. All right, never mind. Let's go ahead and move on over to where she is. And then we'll have a nice long chat about this photo and all of the things that have occurred. What do you think about that? I mean, what do you think about that? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, I don't... Old Bag. Old? What? She means the security lady. The person we just... What do you mean, who? Right, yeah, anyway. Miss Vasquez,
You hid this incident from the press, didn't ya? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer, didn't ya?
The wind.
The what?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer.
Nick, the trailer. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Maya. Thank you. I will go inside. No, it's still not examine. You have to move to the trailer. That's how these things work. We know.
You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Huh? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him. That's why he was doing the kids show for petty change.
So I'm blackmailer now, am I?
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Fuck you.
Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
No, you were blackmailing, remember? And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me, what is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure?
What?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would I be if it wasn't?
What would it be if it wasn't an accident? Murder? No way.
You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I mean, yeah. Where's your proof? It was 5 years ago. Good luck.
Just think, would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe me. But the security lady said... Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool, of course. All that reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. I want it, please. Thank you.
What? No, fuck off.
Boys!
Oh, shit! Where did they come from? What? From where? From where?
Who? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
No.
The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
No. Why? Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No. Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, boys. Boys, erase. No.
Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Bye-bye.
What about the 4 large scary men?
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? No, don't mention it, pal. This is literally in the job description.
Detective God, are you okay?
No, sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. Bye-bye. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. I bet we do. Thanks, Dick. I appreciate it, Dick.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? Probably the evil bitch that was gonna have us, like, murdered, like, 5 seconds ago. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Phoenix. See, I could be a lawyer. I know what's up. To be continued. All right, let's see. I will save, and then we will go into the final day of the trial. And we're gonna get to the bottom of what really happened during the accident and the incident and the murder that the trial is actually about right now.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Here we go. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Yep. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, go. In yesterday's session... Oh, thank you very much, Jake Weiser, for the Tier 1 Danganron. Who? Ouija streams are the best streams regardless of the game. Keep up the great work, Cade. Well, thank you very much, and also thank you for your money. I appreciate both of those things a lot. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From earlier testimonies, the truth will become clear. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. How ironic. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Right. There she be. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studio. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2? As everyone here knows, yeah, dipshit. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Mermph. Okay, testimony time. Nick, I know she did it. Figure it out. If she's guilty, I will catch her with her pants down. So to speak. Here we go. The day of the murder. Where were you and what were you doing? And also, I'ma get those pants down. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Mr. Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's it. Okay. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you. The van. What? There's a van at Studio 2. See, the big van? I had him take me in the van. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Van added, Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. Okay. Very well, Mr. Wright. Do it. This is our final battle, Nick. Fuck her up. I will. For you, I will. Let's talk about the day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. No! Stop right there. By yourself? Or... Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp. Whoa, hold it. Did no one leave during that meeting? Nope. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Okay. Tell me about that. Sorry, I had to take that drink I had poured a long time ago. But I drank the pouring drink. It's okay. And when exactly was that? I forgot. Maybe you could try remembering? Hello? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so Sal took me. Okay, hold it. You had Sal take you? What does that even mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that thing she just said? Yeah, that makes sense. Hold it! And what were you doing during that time? The time of that? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright! Oh, shit. It was a 15-minute break. Enough to eat a steak or kill a person. Sal and I ate the T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Okay. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat the T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little bit more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Well, man, I feel like we just got a pretty big hint. Show me the steak plate found in the employee area. One of the traces. Yeah, sleeping. Just sleeping pills, a large bone. What do I need to present? Not this. Not that. It's probably the steak plate on the thing about the steak plates, right? 'Cause didn't Sal say that he ate 2? Or something like that? I think he did, didn't he? Sal and I ate the T-bone steak, yada yada yada. Did you eat that steak? Did you eat that fucking steak, woman? Did you eat the steak? Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak? But you didn't! What? Why? Look at this. It's a plate. It's a plate. This one right here that I had. I like to think I just pulled this whole, like, plate with all of the goop on it and everything out of my nice, shiny new briefcase. On the table in the employee area, as you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone, you fucking rube. Yes. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Right? Yet there was no bones! It was boneless! Where did the bones go, Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Would you have me believe that you threw it away in like the 3 days that it's been sitting there? I think I know how. You ate the bone! You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. I mean, this is what we were already talking about. You didn't eat the steak during your break. You murdered! You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator? Okay, I didn't expect that. I thought that Sal said that he ate 2 steaks, or how did I come up with that? I don't even remember. I thought that's what he said, right? Then what was Mrs. Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai, picking on Salmonella. Well, both of these things are true. Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai, is what it was. Order! Are you saying? Yep, Your Honor, that's right. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel fucking Samurai. And then you did it, didn't you? You killed him with your own hands! That's quite the accusation. Order, order! Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Yeah, kinda. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants, You say I did it? Yep. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Okay. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Yep, that is like literally my job any day. Good luck, Nick. Thanks, Maya. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yeah. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. You couldn't, could you? I don't know. I mean, gee, could she? Who am I to say? What if she's strong? I'm being mean. Either I'm being stupid or I'm being mean. I think you could. You couldn't, could you? What is it? Exactly what does it say? The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, has been mended with duct tape. That does not help me. I don't want to lose my health. Oh, God, I think you could? You couldn't, could you? I don't know. I mean, I just said that she did it. But, I mean, then she couldn't, though, because that's been a huge part. But what if someone else did it, huh? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Okay. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. My brain is expanding very quick. What? What do you mean? I have proof, Your Honor. The coroner fucked up. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. The murder weapon. Come on, man. The murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with oh, well, that would. Yeah, okay. That's pretty important. I present my proof. The murder weapon. Or so. That is the murder. But shit, not so fucking fast, you. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run through, but someone fixed the tape. Fixed the spear with tape, that is. It was security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order, please. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what happened? How was Hammer killed? Not this. Time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause, pierced through the chest by a spear. He's dragging one leg. Guide map, the murder weapon, the so-called murder weapon. Simply Hoodie, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you, haha, objection, haha, whoa, Phoenix, right, and Smashu Brothers. Yeah, I agree. Mr. Monkeyhead, was he crushed by Mr. Monkeyhead actually? Well, I'm not gonna rule that one out, but we'll see. Contains a photo there? No. Shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. Sleeping pills. Steak plate. Van. Was he run over? Yeah, I can tell you. I would make a claim like that. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Okay, well, what was it then? Well, if it's not the spear, and the autopsy report clearly says 2:30 p.m. cause of death, pierced through the chest, then that would mean... Huh. You know, now that I think about it, maybe I'm onto something here. What if, and now hear me out, like, what if you take that? Look at this photograph. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on the top of the stairs. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended, Mr. Wright. What are we talking about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it, you stupid bitch. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? Do you see it? Yes, so? Are you saying? Yup.
What happened 5 years ago? Actually has happened again. Boom, there it is. It happened again. It just keeps happening. We have got to remove that fence post. Just take it away. Like, no one even uses that set anymore. Why is it? Just take it away. It's clearly hazardous. That's just poor design. You just shouldn't have that. Mr. Oh boy, here we go. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I don't know. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago. That's pretty insane, isn't it? Ironic, huh? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I'm saying is true? Yes. Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Hold on. It's probably this thing. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. If I had to guess, probably that. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death and then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Yes. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have done it? She couldn't deal with it. I bet she could move it. She had another way. Well, she could have done it because she did have another way, and that was using the fucking van, right? Like, that's where this is leading to. How could she have dealt with the body? She had another way, I suppose. I mean, what if she had another... Hi, Smith! Thank you for the raid, Smith. Look, it's Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. This is it. What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? Like a fucking van. For instance, a van? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Take that! Miss Vasquez, you used the fucking van, didn't you? You used this van! I can't believe it. Order! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me in the van. Right. You used the fucking van. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Huh? What? Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Yeah, no shit. Yeah, duh. Like, she's being controlled by her for years and years. The body had to be placed in the van, not replaced. What am I talking about? And put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Miss Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Very strange that there's just a small incinerator hanging out in the corner of the building. It's very odd. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue, or would you like to give up and confess and serve your sentence? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You will... Shit, wrap it up, Judge. All right, there it is. That was easy. Okay.
Can I get my paycheck quickly? I'm gonna lose my office. I'm in desperate need to pay the rent. So, now what? What do you mean? What do you mean question mark? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? What? I lost? Something like that? I mean, she just did. I just said it. Wait, so Judge, can you just, like, bang the gavel? We're done here. D. Vasquez, so it was you! You killed Jackhammer! What is happening? What is this exchange? I don't know, haha. What? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and I lost, obviously. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. I mean, yeah, because you did, but that is only a possibility. That's just a theory. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. I mean, what? 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 Order! Mr. Edgeworth, what do you make of all this? I don't know. Of course, it's as the witness says, I mean. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well... Right. I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do? You did it, Vasquez. Testify again, Vasquez. No further questions, Vasquez. Did she not just literally say that I did it, it was fun? Or was she referring to the Battle of Wits? Bitch! Yeah, you did! Miss Vasquez, how about this? You did it. That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright? Yeah? I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to the verdict. What do I do? Oh, I'm not even losing health. Testify again? No further questions? Shit, do it again! Say it again. Oh, he's just... no, she already said everything. Testify again? Dude, we testify like 10 times per witness in here. Yeah, do it again. Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? I don't know. We testify a lot in here, you know? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Fuck. To come so far only to fail? Well, now what am I supposed to do? As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Okay. Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. Bruh. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I want to hear it again, okay? Does this make any sense to... No, this is not making much sense at all right now. I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Shit. Indeed, verily, I say, ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Okay, that does seem pretty important. Thanks, Edgeworth, for doing my job for me. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... I don't fucking know. Probably realized that she did it. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? Edgeworth. Maybe he is not a bad guy after all? After finding the body. I was with Sal and Oldberg, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady Oldberg was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it!" I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
Okay. I see no issue raised by your testimony. Do it.
Okay, Nick, we're close. This is it. You gotta do it. Don't fuck up. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Okay. Thank you. After finding the body, I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when she found... Hold it. What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive to the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Press! Just keep fucking pressing. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio, huh?
They weren't there.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy? The witness will continue. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent, okay? Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember?
What?
There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of fucking murder! Presser, just keep pressing. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way what?
You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? That makes sense. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers didn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Pow, what a poor guy. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, continue. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time, huh?
No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent, so we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silent. It was dead.
Huh? See what I did there?
Silence.
Come on! Say something!
Silence. Hey, Nick, why is everyone so silent? Someone should do something to lighten things up. How about a joke, Nick? The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, yelling, "He did it, he—"
Oh, why did I not? Nope. Press it! Obviously press it. Oldbag, the security lady? Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going toward the studio.
That does make perfect sense, yes. Keep on going! Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact.
That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security cam.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything in there I can use. Just keep on pressing, man.
I asked to be left out of the proceedings.
You asked to be left out?
Yeah. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't investigate, unless you're Mr. Red, White, and Blue.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us.
Covered for you, or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it. With all those big wigs at that meeting, I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Yeah, I know we don't even have...
I mean, we do have proof. We were being intimidated by 4 huge, scary dudes. Bring in Gumshoe. He can talk all about how he... Hold it. I feel like we should probably mention that. What, are they gonna deny the word of a detective? I doubt it. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Keep on pressing. Wait a minute. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing out after that? Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Very well, Miss Vasquez, continue. Objection? What? Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. What is going on with this dude? Think! Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have to had known about the murder before going to Studio One. Yeah, why did she say that? That was not... I mean, yeah. Order! Mr. Edgeworth! You make a good point. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? What the fuck is going on? So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Okay. What is it? Change that testimony. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. Okay. How did you know about that? How did I know about that I just said? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on her with here, or everything we've done till now is gonna be wait. You can do it, Nick. Go get him. Okay. Oh, this is just... Okay, so that was the entire thing. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. You have to peg it on her. I know what I said. Well, shit. Jack's autopsy report. 10:15, 2:30 p.m. Pierced. Got it. He's dragging one leg. October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo 2. Guy mapped to the studio. The murder weapon, quote unquote. Blocked the path of monkey. Contains photos of... It's a child's collage. The camera. 5-year-old photo showing the accident. Sleeping pill bottle found on a table in the employee area. Steak. Van. Once more, chat. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. You have to peg it on her, Nick. Come on. He's dragging one leg. Oh, chat. Hear me out now. I want you to hold it because I have an objection. Explain this, you bitch. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little bit funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. What are you talking about? It was Will Powers! Uh-oh. Yep. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yep. Okay. So Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Yeah? I already said it was Sal who told me. Thank you, YesThing_ for the prime. Thank you very much. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you heard Mr. Manella. Maybe she just misheard him. I'm not going to rule that out. But actually, I think you saw her limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella at all? Nope. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own damn eyes! Yeah, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Judge, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly, my friend. Thank you, Miss Vasquez. You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. What do you think about that? Order! Order! I will have order! Witness! Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. What? Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing! Yeah, why would you need the motive? Why? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say? In other words, can you prove she had the motive? I mean, yeah, I have the photo. Remember the photo that I already showed? Okay, I have proof and I'll show it too. I mean, that's what I have to do, right? I present to the court evidence. Mr. Vasquez, there it is. What do you think about that? This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. Actually, I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began that day 5 years ago. That's a long time. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Also, you could save a buck, bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for this ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if Mr. Hammer, who had killed Fuck!
As if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other goddamn way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yeah, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy.
Mr. Wright, please explain Mrs. Vasquez's motive. I shall reveal the evidence to you. Okay. Allow me to present you the evidence. That evidence was, I mean, it's still the photo, right? Take that. This is have you seen the fucking photo? The thing that was being used as blackmail? Yeah? So?
I'd say all it proves is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles.
Ugh. Oh shit. Nope, that does not make sense. Hold on. Rethinking. Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately, and I'm afraid I have to penalize you for the waste of time.
Shoot, Nick, we're so close! Think this one through, please. User Noodle, please.
I'll ask you again. Please explain Mrs. Vasquez's motive. Okay. Well, before I jump to any conclusions, let me, what was her motive? Why did she do it? I mean, I don't know, something about being blackmailed probably had something to do with it. Powers' photo, no. Guide map, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Maybe there's some shenanigans. Are they covering up the real fall of Mr. Monkeyhead's fall? Path to Glory, Cody's cameras, 5-year-old sleeping pill, bottle, steak, plate, van. How the fuck? None. None of this makes any sense, does it? She had no, is she the Joker, baby? Why did she do it? Hold on, surely it wants me to present some evidence. Why did she do it?
The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, has been mended with duct tape. Block the path. Yeah,
what? Well, let's just eliminate this possibility. I don't see why not. No motive, Your Honor. What? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Ms. Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. What? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Ms. Vasquez. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Because of this fucking blackmail. That's what I'm trying to say, man! What? What? Okay, order. Your Honor, check this shit out. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security later into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years ago. Snap it. Damn, she did do it. You're not supposed to smoke in court. That's gotta be illegal somehow. Judge, take her away. So you did do it, huh?
Yes, I am guilty.
Well, shit, there it is. We did it.
It was me.
Sweet. Someone call an ambulance. Thank you, Nobunaga475 for the tier 1. Thanks for all the fun streams. You're welcome. Thank you for the tier 1. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ms. Vasquez. What happened? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Ms. Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel, don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No, please don't die, please. Didn't work. Died. Happens.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Great. That's it. Trial done. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright, yeah? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Yeah, I'm pretty smart, haha.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. I mean, I guess. Yeah, okay. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty! We did it! Throw the confetti! Give me the confetti, there it is, yeah! That is all. This court is adjourned. Man, that wasn't so bad. People said case 3, case 3. Oh no, case 3. It wasn't so bad. It was a little bit silly, but yeah, I liked it. That was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay, man. Yes, but it's sad, though. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Well, he didn't try to frame you for the murder. He did frame you for the murder, but it didn't work. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I don't know. Show evidence? Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Monkey head. No. I mean, this one, I guess, right? Here you go. I'll show you. Well, I suppose I don't have any penalty if I get this wrong, so here's what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because you were the Steel Samurai, and he was not the Steel Samurai. That's not exactly where I was going with this, but I mean, that's true. That's the root. I didn't know that this is like because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as the villain, man. The kids love the Steel Samurai, and so he fucking hated you. I think I understand. I mean, does that prove it, though? That's not really proof. This is just kind of a thing that is based off of I don't know. Yeah, whatever. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point, man. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So about my payment. Is that gonna be cash or check or... Congratulations, WP. Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Unless the show gets canceled. I don't know where we're still on that, but like, maybe it's canceled, maybe it's not. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick Edgeworth! What? Oh my god. He's looking straight at me. This is so intimidating. What? Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. What? Okay, why did you do it? There's my first question. Why? For what purpose? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Except you asked the same thing that I asked immediately after I asked it, but you just asked it better. Man, fuck off! Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Power. Liar. Right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? What is that supposed to... However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with We're gonna kiss at the end of this, aren't we? With, unnecessary feelings. That's it. We will kiss, trust me. Unnecessary feelings? Like, what do you mean unnecessary feelings? Like, you mean, yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary, though? Like, they only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Yeah, that's what you say, but we all know what you really want. Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend?
What friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? Only rivals, right, Nick?
Yeah, for now we are. I guess, but in the future, who's to say?
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? I have the feeling like I'm missing a lot of somethings right now. Come on, Nick. Tell me. Give me the exposition, please.
Okay. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows once again. We did it.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit it, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I guess.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know, man. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Will Powers. The end. We did it. There it is. That was good. I had fun. It was a good trial. And now a brand new episode has been added. Wow, it's episode 4. It's got a bird. I saw the bird. That's where my eyes immediately went to. Oh, man. Another trial in the bag. It is done. Fellas, it's been an excellent trial. But I think that's all from me for right now. Join in probably tomorrow when we begin Case 4. That is what we are going to do probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Sunday. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you, Rad Kappa, for the 100 bits. Next case, best case. Hey, thanks for streaming, man. You cheer me up, man. You are welcome, man. My pleasure, man. Thanks for the money. Arigato Failure for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 bits. Kokichi. That is a character. I don't know what that has to do with this, but yes, Kokichi. All right. I saved, right? Want to make sure that I've saved. I don't want to replay all that. That would be kind of tragic. And we're done. That's that. Thanks for watching, guys. It was a lot of fun. I like Ace Attorney. I think that this game so far is quite fun. Yeah, it's good. It's a good game. That's what I'll say for right now. And I don't know how much longer I got. Just tell me, it's not really a spoiler, but how many episodes are there? How long is this gonna be? Surely I'm just getting started. I bet there's still plenty more. 5? Wait, 5? There's 5? What do you mean 5? I'm almost done. Oh, that's not a lot. Damn. Okay, this game is short, but there are 3 games. Well, gee, I had no idea. I thought there were going to be like 10 or something like that because I thought that I was just getting my foot in the door, which I guess I am because it is the trilogy pack. I still got to go play the other 2 games after this, and I'm sure that those ones are much longer. Well, all right. Okay. Thank you all for watching, gamers. I will see you all, if not tomorrow, then the day after tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.